Right, so British person gets stabbed, Sikh people most affected. I actually saw the first article after the initial video came out, and it was Sikh people are under terror after the attack, and it's like, wow, that's interesting. I don't think like anyone is going to do violence towards Sikh people because we already saw countless of Muslims attacks happening in Britain, and the British public generally doesn't respond that way. But what Sikh people do have to worry about is people coming after their knives. They get to experience American sentiment under the Democrats. You know, you have a tragedy, and then people are coming after your rights, even though you personally didn't do anything wrong. And Keir Starmer is here to say, no, actually, you guys get to keep your knives, like, you're fine. Okay, like, if this was the far right, it would have been a different conversation, but, like, you guys are not the far right. Some of you may actually vote for my party, and so you guys are fine. And so it opens the conversation on, like, why are Sikh people allowed to carry knives? Because it's very interesting, right? Like, United Kingdomistan has arrested people for having fidget spinners, for having potato peelers. It's kind of like a prison in London, you know, like they can pat you down, and if they find a shank, they arrest you. And so, why is it that Sikh people actually get to carry knives while everyone else doesn't? Like, are they better people under the law? Because I thought the law applies equally to everyone. Well, interesting thing is because of mystical reasons, right? So like in the UK, they have experts, they have scientists, they operate on reason and trust the science until you bring mystical bullshit. And when it's mystical bullshit, the entire nation has to accommodate to fit your mysticism. Now, I actually tried to see why Sikh people carry knives. They call it ceremonial knife. It's like, why do they carry them? Well, apparently, according to their religion, it's first of all self-discipline, right? Like you are carrying a weapon and you are supposed to not use it even if you get in an argument. So that's like number one, self-discipline. The second one is to protect the weak. So if you see an injustice, right? You see some bad guy, you pull out the knife, right? Like, again, it's part of their religion. And I was looking to that and I was like, wow, that's the most American shit that I have ever heard. Isn't the United States Second Amendment literally about that? Like, aren't gun owners supposed to be disciplined? Like any gun owner will tell you, you know, never point the gun at someone unless you want to kill them. Never assume that the weapon is unloaded, even if you think it is. Always have the safety on, right? Like, isn't that like part of the American self-discipline? It is. Secondly, don't Americans carry guns in order to defend other people, right? Like the only way to stop a bad guy with the gun is with a good guy with the gun. Don't they say that? Isn't it to fight off against a tyrannical government? Okay, so like because the Americans don't cloak their gun ownership in mysticism, right? It's because it's not the divine handing them the AR-14, 15. Does that mean that their rights get to be pissed on? Apparently it does, right? Like apparently this is how the world works, right? So like if Americans want to have gun, they need to create a religion. And create a religion where all of a sudden it's actually their human right to have gun. Without religion, apparently you have no protections. I actually don't know why this is, right? Like why a society of mostly atheists are bowing down to religious institutions. But the interesting thing is like, okay, so you're basically saying that a Sikh person can be trusted with a knife, but a British person cannot be trusted with a knife. It's like, why not? Like, what can a British person possibly do in order to earn that trust? What if they convert to the Sikh religion? Because I'm telling you, if this was in Europe, right? Like, if it happened in Europe and the government would basically say, yeah, if you're part of this religious group, you're allowed to have a knife, everybody would convert overnight. We would still go to church, like nothing would change. But like for the government, for religious purposes, yeah, we're all Sikhs now. We carry the ceremonial dagger. I mean, again, like think about the implication. Think about how retarded this is, right? Like let's say you have a car accident. It's not even your fault, right? Like someone bangs into you and rams your vehicle, right? And he gets out and he's a Sikh and he's got a knife. Which, by the way, videos show that exactly is what happened with this guy. Like this guy, before he stabbed a British person, there was also a recording with him threatening someone with a knife over a traffic violation. And so, like, now the British government has put you in a situation where you're not allowed to carry a knife, but there is a person in front of you with a knife. How is that going to go? You know, like, why is the British government doing this to its citizens? Like, what have they sinned in order to deserve this? Like, either allow everyone to have knives or ban knives for everyone. But, like, what is this mental retardation where, like, some people are above the law and others aren't? Doesn't that cause resentment? Huh? And again, like, I'm not saying Sikh people should lose their knives. I'm saying Sikh people should advocate for everyone to have a knife. In fact, everyone should have a gun, in my opinion. And Sikh people should also upload their religion. And it's like, come on, it's 2026. Why a knife? Just get a Glock. The world will be safer, right? But anyway, right, so now Keir Starmer is basically coming up and he's saying, well, you know, like, Sikh people, they still get to carry their knives. But if you're a British person, you are not allowed to do any type of self-defense, right? So you cannot have regular pepper spray. You cannot do anything. From my understanding, you can't even have an attack dog, right? So like in the United Kingdom, if you happen to live in a dangerous place and you're like, okay, I can't have pepper spray. I can't have can I have a dog? No, you can't. You literally can't. What can you do? Well, you can call the cops, which apparently have a very bad PR lately, right? This is where the conversation should actually land, right? Like, why is there... Because apparently, Keir Starmer says there are no two tiers of the legal system. And it's like, motherfucker, yes, literally there are. Like, right now, you're creating a two-tier, right? Apparently, like, this guy, like, the criminal may have carried 2 knives. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, how many are they allowed to carry? At some point, you have to wonder, like, can they throw it like a ninja star? Like, you know? Obviously, you know, like, I haven't heard of many Sikh people committing this type of crime, stabbings, right? And I'm pretty sure, like, most of them are decent folk, but it's the principle of the matter, isn't it? It's the principle. Like, why are some people allowed certain things and others are not? This is what I don't understand. Like, are you running a liberal democracy or not? Are you running a theocracy? Like what is the principle here? Where you're basically saying, yeah, like, these groups of people can be trusted with knives. You can't. Can I earn the trust? No, unless you become a police officer. If you become a police officer, they don't trust you with a knife, but they can... Well, actually, no, hold on. Like, British people don't even trust their cops with guns. Like, from my understanding is that if a cop sees a crime, he actually has to call another guy that comes with a gun from the station. Fucking mental country, man. It's like, seriously. Look, I'm from Eastern Europe, you know? Like, my nation is not as developed as the UK. It's not as rich as the UK. But we're not as mentally ill either. Like, we're looking at the UK as if it's a horror show. And we're just hoping that it doesn't come here, you know? Like, we're praying every day. It's like, please, give like, politicians, you can be as corrupt as you want. You can grift as much as you want. Just don't be like Britain. Just don't impose their safetyism upon us. Holy shit. Let me know what you guys think, though. And as usual, we'll see you in the comment section. Take care.